Thank you so much, Jay. As we go into number 2, I'm so sorry, I have made a mistake. It shows Frog Isle, but it is on Brightmarsh. I apologize. It's the only mistake. Trust me, it's the only one. But
Is it? Are you sure?
It is.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure that this is the only mistake I made. The drafts are correct.
You
the
can never
correct.
make any mistake ever again for the remainder of this entire tournament now, because everyone gets one, and this is that one.
I am doing 60% of the production. Give me a break. But let's go through ID's draft here, TJ. Here for game number 2. Here on Brightmarsh.
Obviously Brightmarsh. So we have bans on the side of ID, and yes, I actually have the draft open now in front of me, which is awesome, so I can do this properly. So Torvald and Androxus will be banned for ID, and they will draft the Khan, Willow, Cassie, Fernando, and Furia.
Over on the side of Fate, the bans coming through were Lian and Inara. They definitely don't want Inara and Brightmarsh, trust me. That's definitely a no-no. So they were thinking about the bans here. And the picks coming through are none other than Drogos, Makoa, Barrick, Maldamba, and for the first time, we see a Vivian.
Second time.
First time with Fate.
First time with Fate, yes, but it is the second time we've seen Vivian.
Yes. Yes, but this is Fate we're talking
notes.
about. And that is definitely, there's no doubt about it. It's going to be Slashwine picking that Vivian up and doing some good old frags with it. But I just think we will have a very interesting game here while we have some more, let's just call it flexible drafts so far. It has always been a new experience every match here. So we just... take a little chill pill as we will sync up for game number 2 between Fate Esports and Infected Dragons. My name is WoofyGG, our co-caster is the real TJ DJ, and your host is the wonderful GGJ. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome aboard to game number 2 of Infected Dragons versus Fate Esports. Let's go through to the rosters. TJ,
let's go through to the rosters indeed. On the side of Infected Dragons, we have Yegi, playing the Solar Blessing Furia, Lutz with the Nightshade Willow, and Impulse Cassie, played by Bojan Totti, Kakpro with the Scourge Fernando, and Ojali with the Firing Line Card.
Over on the side of Fate, we have Chubby Plum on the Spirits Chosen Maldamba, Andromius on the Tingerenberg, Slashwine on the Combustible Drogos, Fluxer on the Sapper Rounds, Vivian and Lintry on the Leviathan Makoa. First kill has already gone through for Fluxer as Fate is advancing slowly but steadily. Lotslow gets a hold on to Lintry, while we see Fluxer actually just controlling the field slowly, making sure that no shields are alive this time around. But Kakpro still standing strong.
Yeah, ID are going to have to find a way of dealing with Vivian throughout this game, because if you just allow her to free fire, as you say, there's no shields. You may as well just not put up a shield, Fernando, because look, it's gone in about 2.5 seconds and dead.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
But right now we have Infected Dragons on the tail end. They're running back now. They are not in a good position. Ojali goes down to Andromius, and that is definitely in favor of Fate as they are now controlling the point. And Jagex here in the back line, not in a good position. Andromius plays a little bit of hurt onto the side of Infected Dragons.
Now, but just looking at the overall health bars, Fate, this is definitely in control by them. Capra trying to get towards the point, but Chubby Plum will hit the killing blow onto that Fernando, who just stepped a little bit too far forward. Lench getting another kill onto Ojali, so both front lines are down and staggered for the side of Infected Dragons. So this is, as I said, Fate are definitely in control right now. Slashman's going to hit another Fire Spit combination onto that back line. Take Luds down to about 3/4 HP as he's going to line up a huge combo, but unfortunately just doesn't execute it clean enough.
They have already pushed it 50% and more towards the conversion. Ogilvy is really low, trying to put up his shield, but you know what Vivian does best, and that is making sure that shields are not a thing. The sentries really doing a lot of essential damage. And the only ones able to contest is Bojan and Toddy, very low, saying goodbye to this cruel world. As Slash1 gets a double, Ogilvy as well going down and make that 4 out of 5 on Infected Dragon, saying hello and goodbye. That's all she wrote as Fate converts.
Speaking of saying hello, Bloxer wants you to say hello to her little friends because they are just doing so much work and there's just so much damage. I'm trying to think of a way of not saying that line without referencing something, but it's a lot of damage. And Infected Dragons, they just don't have a way of sustaining through it. Like Fate, they're just going to keep the pain train rolling. It's, 3.5 minutes, and it's already 2-0 up. Definitely in advantage of Fate here. But ID, they're hopefully going to learn a few things from that first push. They have combat mechanic, so they do have a way back into this game, but it's just going to be finding a way through that damage and getting some picks.
Fate Flat activated by Lutz, going into the sky, getting a great Nightshade. Dead Zone placed onto Andromedas, killing him in the process, still pressuring the side of Fate. While Bojan Toddy has to go a little bit back, he has been dredged anchored, and now he was definitely anchored to the respawn timer. Infected Dragon still holding strong on the point, but the king of Dragon Punches, Slash1, is definitely connecting that one. Now Fate are controlling the point once again.
Lentry, first of all, that hook onto Bojan Toddy through the mini house, that was illegal. Like, that should just not have happened. That was absolutely vile. I love it. And he just instantly activates that ult and goes to town on CAC-Pro and taking him down. But again, it was an okay start from ID. They were able to get a pick onto Andromedas. Mortal is going to be popped here to try and sustain the fight a little bit longer, but it's going to be used in vain because CAC-Pro was just getting melted. Bloxer will finally fall to Lutz, and there goes Slash1 as well.
Two very essential picks here, because even though that the capture happened, they can still gain credits from other things over on Infected Dragons, and they definitely did, getting a hold on to both Slash1 and our good old friend over here, Bloxer. I feel with you, my man. It's very hard to be a Vivian that can destroy any kind of shield but can't survive any kind of damage. But nonetheless, Infected Dragons are all the way back in their base. They're getting hunted like rabbits during hunting season. And they're still pushing strong towards conversion. Are we gonna see a 4-0?
It is looking incredibly dire for Infected Dragons. We're about 85% now, pushing up, and still 1 minute and 30. So even if they defend, the Fates still have a chance to regroup here. It's not looking good for ID right now. Dragon Fury is going to come out, but both front lines are already down. There we go. Just quick as that.
What?
It's what we saw before. Both front lines go down. Who's going to go on the point?
Confine your excitement.
I do not endorse bullying, just for the record. So, you know what? Seeing as I own Fate, technically I need to pass blame, so it's not my fault. Fornell is in chat. Hashtag blame Fornell. He endorses bullying. I don't. Infected Dragons. Now, that game wasn't as one-sided as it looked. And let me make that abundantly clear. All points, Infected Dragons got on. But they got picked off because of the prioritization, target focus by Fate. Which, by the way, I've been harping on about them to do, and now I can't really moan at them because they've actually done it. And seeing as we just watched them do it, I literally have no excuse to yell at them anymore. So, they did really good. But you know what? I'm really happy Fate have just picked up 3 points. That's incredible for us. We needed that to stay in the hunt for the top 4. Now, as you all know, top 4 means everything in this league. Okay?
Yes.
Everything in this league. Top 4 means you get to fight off for this wonderful epic trophy. Don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, I've got it here. In fact, we're gonna get a picture. We're gonna get a picture on stream next week for the trophy, because not only do you win money, not only do you win crystals, not only do you say, "Oh, look, we've actually won a league," and that can go to your team's portfolio as an org or a team that's going to stay together for a period of time. You actually get a trophy. Okay. Not only do we give you all these giveaways, you are going to get a freaking trophy, which is like the size of my arm. It's just for the record, the MLL trophy. Guess what? It's bigger than the major of Blitzkrieg. Just saying. So just
such a brag right there.
Little brag there, you know. I crack like a duck says crystals over trophy. I don't know who you are. I've been offended. Remember, guys, the giveaway should be running, but I'm guessing Nightbot wasn't set up like I asked it to be. It's not running, is it? No, of course it's not. It's not even on the stream. We've done and goofed. We done goofed. So we're gonna blame Fornell for that as well. Fornell, please do post. You know what? Actually, Android, you post the link to the giveaway. This week the giveaway is a plushie Makoa. That's right, the big actual chunky bunky thing with the little hook. The plushie Makoa. The little cuddly dude, cuddly plushie Makoa is the giveaway. We're not talking about the skin. Yeah, we're not talking about the skin. We're talking about the actual thingamajiggy toy. Is it a toy? It's not, is it? It's not a toy. It's, you know.
Okay, I'm really, really bad at this because I just realized I had to activate the bot on the stream.
So Waffy, when me and DJ come to you and say, "Is everything set for the stream? Did we get the bots done?" and you say, "Yeah,"
yes,
and it's technically not, is it?
Now it's a moderator, and it will post everything. I am sorry, but that's what happens when you are working on a lot of things at once. You forget a few parts here and there. Maybe you put in Frog Isle on a Brightmarsh, but yeah, you know.
Okay, stop. Let me breathe. Okay, I can't laugh too hard. You know, obviously, just coming out of hospital, I don't want to die here on the cast. So,
you want to wait until after, or what?
Yeah, we'll wait till after. Right. So this is the game. We've got one more game. We've got Leviathan versus Crisis. Then we've got Aiko versus Brutal Fisher. So talk to me about Crisis and Leviathan Gaming.